I'm up bright and early here in November on the homestead in Alma, Missouri. I'm going to go ahead and start making these fields just a little bit bigger. We went ahead and got all of the crop out of them, got them a little bit plowed up, and now I'm coming back here and I'm going to make these, like I said, just a little bit bigger. And not only a little bit bigger, but I'm going to combine quite a few of them together as well. Now, I talked about this earlier, and yeah, we're going to make all of this area down here one big field, and then everything back there in the back, it's going to be its own separate field. So in this main area right here, I'm going to go from like 5 fields down to 3. It's just past after 10 o'clock, and that means that the soybeans have been drying down for a little bit. Went ahead and had the worker do a little bit of a headland, and now they're going back and forth and back and forth because this is the first area up here that I need to go ahead and expand out just that little bit more. Got some big plans for this field right here. As you can see, went ahead and combined both of those together. Expanding this out a little bit more here as well. And the rock picker out there, it's already full. And that means that it is now time to go ahead and dump off the rocks here into my brand new rock crusher. Now this thing is going to make lime for me, so I'm very excited about that. And we aren't going to be having to spend anything on all that lime. We're going to be able to keep our pH absolutely perfect here on this farm. And there is a load number 1 out of the grain bin going into my big O trailer. Now we've already made a little bit more progress here. I've already started combining all of the fields together. While the workers keep working over there, I'm going to go ahead and get another group started over here on all of the grass fields. Now we got this one here at the main farm, the one over there across the little bitty side road. We got one across on the big road, and then 2 more. So there's 5 total fields here that I got to get mowed. And that is it for field number 1. I'm going to go ahead and keep doing all of the plowing work that I need to get these fields set up perfectly fine so that we can get the rocks picked. This setup right here, going on to field number 2. And here is load number 2 out of the hopper here in this really big field. I am going to need to get into here and clean up some of the rocks. We're also making this thing just a little bit bigger by combining it with those 2 areas over there. Hey, you know what? I totally forgot that field right there was just planted. It's not going to be ready to mow yet. And I'm even going to go ahead and expand this field out back here in the back of the property. Now, the reason for this is because it was always really weird and jagged back here. And I wanted to go ahead and make this straight along the edge and truly maximize the amount of space that we had to be able to get the max yield. Now that the worker is done doing all the mowing, I decided to go ahead and come over here and start helping out a little bit with the tedding. Now we're going to go ahead and make all of these 4 fields that we had into hay. So I need to go ahead and get this started. That way worker can come back a little bit later in the day and get these things into windrows, and then we'll go ahead and get to baling. Well, the harvest on this big field is done, and now I'm just going to go ahead and get the grain cart over here, get them both emptied out, it and this harvester. And now there's just 1 field left, and I gotta try and make it across this creek one last time without flooding out the machine. Worker over there on the plow is going ahead and taking a lunch break, so I'm gonna go and jump here in the rock picker and get started because the worker did a really good job of getting this whole area plowed up. Y'all, it is time to kick this harvesting into overdrive because it's now about 1:30 in the afternoon, and I've still got the entire corn that I still need to harvest as well. Got a ton of workers going right now. We've got one over there doing some tedding, or not tedding, but windrowing. We've got one doing the rock picking, one doing the plowing. We got a worker here doing the harvesting. I'm thinking I'm gonna go ahead and put a worker in this tractor, the 715, and then I'm gonna go and start doing some baling as well. Actually, scratch that. I'm gonna go and empty off this grain right here that we've got in the trailer, 221,000 liters. We've got the worker that needs to come get this harvester and take it back over to the main farm because we don't have a header trailer for the corn header. So we got this guy right here taking the grain cart over to the other field, and I'm guessing the other worker is, I don't know what he's doing. I don't even want to guess because I really don't even know. I gotta find some better help. So I decided against making any bales because the worker over here in the rock picker is actually making really good progress, and they're able to put all of that rock there into the brand new crusher that we have. And I gotta get some lime. Now I don't have to get the lime in the ground, like the seeds in the ground right now. I could kind of plan and space that out over the next couple months, but I'm afraid that winter's gonna get here and this is all gonna be frozen. And I got a little bit of a situation over here with the harvester. They went ahead and started harvesting here this field. It's very large, and it's taking quite a long time to get the grain cart unloaded. It's actually over at the truck right now, which just got back from the grain silo. So they're just chilling up there. Y'all, I am running around like a chicken trying to outrun the deep fryer. I've got all of this finally moved around and things done. I still need to finish plowing all of that field over there. I've got to start making bales because we got to get this off the ground. So in case the snow comes, we've got to finish up corn harvest. I mean, I've got all the rock picking over there that we're doing. We are in like 17 different fields right now. And I feel like I just need to take a really, really long break, like 3 months worth. And to make matters even worse, I literally forgot that I was parking all of this equipment here at this farm. And this is where we're going to be storing all the baling stuff. So yeah, this is a crazy, crazy day. And once again, I'm bouncing around from tractor to tractor. We've got the worker over there doing the baling. I'm flying across this field right now, trying to find spots that I need to finish plowing because we've got the rock picker. They are just about done over in the other field. They're going to be coming over here. Yep, here's a couple right here. And then I still got to cultivate all of that too. And here is the last little bit of rocks from this field, or these fields actually going here into the rock crusher. Now, not only do I need rock, I need one other thing to be able to make this thing work. And that is a lot of water. Yes, it takes a ton of water going in here to be able to crush these rocks up and turn it into lime. Fortunately for me, we've got a pond just over there to use the water truck again here to fill this thing up. And then, I don't know, we'll probably put a little bit more there into the distributor because we still got all of our vegetables and everything that we're still growing. I've got the worker over there in the other field finally picking up those rocks, and I'm just making more of them here in this field. So what I'm doing is going around and actually connecting all of the existing field to the area that I already plowed up not too long ago. It's going all the way around. I'm going to expand out a little bit more up there too. I've still got to get the cultivator in here and finish this up. And this tractor is having a heck of a time trying to keep the grip up. I mean, I didn't realize that these tires were spinning this much, but I might have to get the other tractor over here with the tracks. Well, that's it. I got all of the plowing done everywhere that I need to. We still have a lot of cultivating left to do, but I might save that for another day. We're starting to really run out of daylight now. It's about 3:30 here in the afternoon. We've got to get the rest of the corn out of the ground, and I got to pick up all these bales too. I got the plow put away in the shed and hooked up here to the bale trailer over here now, picking up all these bales. It's not as many as I thought it was going to be, and it's mainly because these are just really small fields. I mean, once we get all of this area over here converted into a big grass farm operation, silage, and we might even do a little bit of alfalfa, then the bales are really going to be start increasing in number. And probably one trailer is not going to be enough to keep up. So 14 bales isn't really that bad, and the sheep aren't eating that much food. And with the addition of the corn into our TMR mix, we don't really need a whole lot more silage. That's it. I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit of a break. Let them continue doing what they're doing. I'm going to get in the sprayer for a little while. We've got the big field of barley here that I need to make sure gets sprayed with fertilizer. That way we can make sure that we are getting a great yield on this, because I've got some big plans for this barley. You know, one of the bad things about being out here in the field by yourself is you don't have anybody to bring you any product. Yep, out of liquid fertilizer here. Fortunately, we've got a silo right over here with a little bit in it. Well, that's it. I got the whole field taken care of now. That barley is in tip-top shape. Just got to make sure we don't have any more weeds popping up again. We're going to be good to harvest next spring. I just got the bales put away too. Now we are looking pretty good here for the remainder of this year. I mean, I don't really have anything till like middle of the year for the straw. Early part of the year, we should be able to get a little bit of silage. We're going to have some grass ready pretty early on. And the hay, I think we're good on that for a while too. It's coming up on 5 o'clock, so I went ahead and told the grain cart operator to head back for the house. He's done for the day. We've only got just this one little field right here. I'm going to go ahead and get this knocked out, and I'll just be able to dump straight off into the semi. Well, that is a wrap here for harvest in year number 3. I got over 350,000 liters of corn. Got probably about another 70 over there. So over 400,000 liters of corn that I've got. That is plenty enough to be able to keep feeding into the popcorn facility, keep feeding into the TMR mixer. And with all the grain that we've got over here in the silo, there are so many options that we could do. Do I buy a grain mill? Do I just sell everything and then buy like half the map? I mean, the possibilities are quite endless here. Well, that's going to be it for today, everybody. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a like if you would. Make sure to hit subscribe and turn on your notifications to keep up to date on my future videos. While you're waiting on those future videos, go and check out one of these two right here. Have a great day, night, evening, everybody. Until next time, this is Driver53 signing off.